If you're serious about improving the quality of your life overall, and you have debt, and debt is hanging over you, it could be student debt, it could be debt for medical bills, it could be a crazy mortgage, it could be debt that you inherited, maybe credit card debt that you foolishly charged earlier in your life, and it's just hanging over you and stopping you from actually living a good life. You know what you need to do. You need to double up. If you're making X amount at your job, you need to get a second job or do a second side hustle, something that will allow you to make a little bit more money, and all that money needs to go into the debt. I also don't want to hurt your feelings, but you need a budget. And I know you think you're good at math, but you're not. Because if you have evolving credit card debt and you bought something from like a year ago that cost X, it probably, you paid like X times 2, X times 3 right now. So you need a budget. You need to know exactly how much money is going to every single facet of your life. And you need to see it visually. And seeing it visually will allow you to understand how crazy it is to be making X and spending X plus 2 every month. You don't need to be paying for Apple Plus, Amazon Prime Video, HBO Max, and Netflix. Like, you don't need 4 different choices. You don't need Hulu. You don't need Disney. Get it out of your life. Get it out of your life. You could watch YouTube or go on TikTok. You don't need that shit when you owe a lot of money. Take that $100, $120, and throw it on your debt. If you're barely making your mortgage, rent out a room in your house. Rent out your garage. Try and be creative. Remember, whatever you do, whether it's a side hustle or a second job or renting a car or renting a garage or whatever, it's going to be an inconvenience. But that inconvenience is better because it's only short term. You going paycheck to paycheck and going through the stress and the anxiety of every month being in the same position you were a month ago for the rest of your life is the type of inconvenience you don't want. Good luck.